Hello and welcome to the Daily Forex Report for April 17th. We're looking at the US-Japanese yen pair. This pair created an inside bar today, did close higher. We are looking for it to potentially go as high as 81.43, possibly as low as 80.03. Look for some resistance around 81.00 and look for some support around 80.25. Now the Euro-USD pair closed down. Had a fairly large range from high to low considering its open to close range. We are looking for it to potentially go as high as 132.31, possibly as low as 130.26. Look for some resistance around 131.75 and look for some support around 130.50. Now the pound US dollar pair, this pair surged to the upside, still moving sideways overall. Look for it to potentially go as high as 160.26, possibly as low as 158.04. Look for some resistance around 159.75 and look for some support around 158.50. Now the US Swiss, this pair closed up just by a little bit. We are looking for it to potentially go as high as 0.9226, possibly as low as 0.9079. Look for some resistance around 0.9195 and look for some support around 0.9110. Now, as far as news analysis go, tomorrow we have at 4:30 a.m. Eastern Time, the Bank of England releasing their minutes. Of course, the numbers have already been released, so it shouldn't really affect the market all that much. We also have at 4:30 a.m. Eastern, the pound releasing their jobless claims change for March. That will affect the market, showing a drop from 7.2K down to 6.0K. Then at 10:30 a.m. Eastern, we have the Bank of Canada releasing their monetary policy report. And then a little bit later in the day at 6:45 p.m. Eastern, we have the New Zealand Consumer Price Index for the first quarter being released. Consensus on that is that it has dropped from 1.8% down to 1.6%. Okay, now as far as what I'm looking for during this next session, we have a couple of things to look at. We have the U.S. Swiss that has created a swing trade opportunity over the past 3 sessions. And interesting thing about this one is that you can draw this trend line pretty much over several sessions, not just the previous 3 that create the swing trade. So we have this trend line that's been touched 1, 2, 3, 4 times, swing trade opportunity, and then if we get a break to the downside, we should see it move lower. Now we have a couple of points that we need to keep an eye on. Right here to the downside, let me zoom in a little bit. We're looking to grab about 30 pips off this one. We have right here 0.9131, and then coming on down from there down to basically the 0.9100 mark for about 30 pips. Most likely we will find some support at that area and then move higher from there. However, we could break and grab another 10 pips off that. Definitely when you get into this area, I would look to go to break even at very least and then look to exit here. Well, hope that helps, and until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.